of course, he's playing versus a Bat Rider. Nyx incredibly good versus Bat, but Pugna also, the thing, little shadow, not like shadow buff, I guess you could say, to Nyx is now that all heroes have more stats. They were given more stats, right?
More damage.
Pugna has 5.2 intelligence gain.
So he's...
those mana burns
it's gonna hurt.
are really gonna hurt if it gets to the point when YapzOr gets the levels and he has high level mana burn.
The battle begins.
And especially if he's sort of running away, decrepping himself, which is going to be very likely when there's an Ursa and a Kunkka in the game trying to punch into it.
Yeah.
So those opportunities will be there for YapzOr. I've got to look out for those, look out for the big numbers to come flying out at the head and the brains of Sparta's Pugna.
I've really been looking forward to see more Nyx Assassin, just because of the little changes he's been getting and just that little buff that he got from, like, just from the stat thing and his Vendetta breaks, you know, all these little cool things. It's a fun hero to watch. All right. Zai's going to be up top. Secret starting out their tri-lane as they tend to do most of their games, then they switch it up. Their supports to the opposing lane to help out Zai. And then we've got a nice little 1v1 in the mid.
Yeah, I mean, in this 1v1, do you sort of see that... Oh, actually, bottom. Nice little body blocks here. Not quite. That's going to be nice enough, is it? One more hit, they need it.
Not fast.
No, Puppy can't quite get close enough for the final touch. So, PPD Chen will survive. 33 already starting to cut those creeps behind the tower.
Because they have a full tri-lane down there.
Yeah.
If it was just a dual lane, maybe he could be like, whatever, we can actually stand into versus this, but it's full tri. Yeah, he's make something happen. Get XP. The mid matchup, it's just about these denies. I've seen these Kunkkas, even though you're versus... I think Pugna should be able to bully you, but Kunkka's going to get last hits no matter what because of that.
See Sal busy popped by Nibon, and bottom lane, YapzOr's going to do his best to make sure 33 takes a fair bit of damage for doing this pull, as he'll follow him right back towards the tower. Does have that favorable move speed, so he's doing quite a bit of damage to 33. He's got just the 2 tangos left, but does have the 2 mangos as well, so good just base regen on the DK. PPD, he's stayed in lane. And YapzOr, all he's got to do is hit this stun, and that should be first blood. He's holding onto it, might not even need to do so. There it does. It does come out. The control's down to PPD, and perfect for Secret set up for Nisha to grab first blood.
Yeah. Naga's going to be getting full free farm. Mid lane, like we said, it's going to be trade, but the thing I actually am starting to realize is Fada's actually going to run out of mana pretty quickly, trying to put the pressure on, and mid one can just X himself and come back. So I actually think he's gonna be this perfectly
yeah, that's
fine.
very true.
He can just out resource him, right? In a way, as this Kunkka. Maybe runes will change it a bit, but right away, see.
And there's not really, considering the supports of NIP, can we expect sort of a gank from Gemma? Talking about ganks, I mean, Zai, he's picked up a haste rune and he's running towards mid. With that haste rune ready to go straight ahead onto Fada. Fada will turn with the Decrepify. Zai's going to look for the body blocks. He can continue to try and fight underneath the tower, see if he can get the Fury Strike stacked up. He's only level 1, so it's going to be pretty slow as he builds them up. And yeah, too slow for him to stick around underneath the tower. He's going to have to back away. Yeah. Fada will be safe, he'll be able to salve up, but still remaining in that position, as you mentioned, where he's just low on the mana.
Yeah. They're keeping they're actually, because they have this Spectre, they're not changing the lane. Yeah. They're like, all right, Spectre's our hard carry. Zai's gonna get sacked, which isn't the best, but we have to do this. We have to make sure Spectre free farms.
It is definitely going to be a slow start for Zai. He's walking around with 2 CS at 3 minutes in. We've seen him have some slow starts before, albeit that was on heroes like Delesh, who have better ways of sort of catching into the game. So we'll see how he does work with this slow start as an offlane Ursa. Because it's not going to be easy. But at the same time, you look at the other half of the map, 33, it's hardly like he's having an amazing time in farm down bottom. He's only sitting on 6 CS on the DK as well.
Zai getting stacked up here.
I don't know if there's any way out for him here. This is
not a TP, but
with the 5 stacks, he's going to take some severe right clicks if he does try and TP.
Yeah. He's just running.
He is. Oh, he's got the stick charges. That will get him quite a bit back up. These stacks are going to continue to add up. Here we go, counting with Zai and Saxa, kids. You know the numbers.
I mean, Sax is running low on mana
That's
now
9
at this point, but he might be able to get him the damage.
Don't give up, Saxa.
Oh, Puppy's coming in.
Zai is level 2, so he has got that extra attack speed boost. Zai, you're not going to win this war. You're not going to win this war, Zai. Saxa gets the kill, and Puppy won't be able to even find the trade, so Sax is able to walk away. That's commitment for you kids. It pays off.
And it's good commitment because Zai was dragging a wave, so he was like, I don't want Zai to get this wave. I have to make sure, but Puppy was there to at least claim it. So they do get that wave that Zai initially wanted, and he's actually going to be able to deny a decent amount of that wave. We see him pulling it between the towers right here on that top lane. Yeah, right there.
PPD picked up an invis, but as a chant, too much you can do. He's just turned to show up in the mid lane. So he's going to find some XP, and of course he's going to be able to offer that quick route back for the Pugner.
Yeah,
Spider's brought straight back to the mid lane. He's back up to full HP and mana, so he can continue to try and get back to harassing the Kunkka. And as we're seeing, as expected, CS is similar, but the Kunkka mid one, he's got a lot of denies.
And he's about to be level 6, actually, in comparison to level 4 Pugna, or 4 3/4 Pugna. That's very significant, just all those denies really adding up, and just the regen war. That's what mids kind of came down to, so it's a little bit hard.
So for the contest around this rune spot, 33 goes to the Dragon Tail, will be able to secure one of the bounty runes, but because Puppy TPs into the other, will take that. They'll turn towards PPD, but Puppy on the high ground offering those punches. The stun from Yapzor connecting PPD will be taken out. Secret hitting a little more action with this tri-lane action down on the bottom lane and making sure that Nisha continues to have a nice start to this game.
They kill the Harpy too. That Harpy is one of the more annoying creeps. Just how much damage it can really do. Also has night vision, so it's itself easy. Mid one is 6.
So yeah, he's going to try and play around with fodder a bit. Going to send the boat down. Crepify will be out onto mid one to try and slow down the tide, bring a hit coming in. Now it comes through along with Yapzor and Puppy rotating in. Fodder will fall. As Puppy and Yapzor are getting aggressive across the map, Puppy pops the Fairy Fire and he'll be able to get himself out of there and keep himself safe and away from the PPD Chen.
Such quick rotation. As soon as mid one literally hits 6 and they're already on their way.
They were
the
right
2
behind
secret
him.
supports were already making their move over there.
No hesitations at all from Secret to start to get aggressive. Zai, he's sort of headed back to the jungle to try and find some farm. It's not really a lane that he can head to now. It's going to mean that Ace will continue to have free farm on that top lane Naga Siren. See what sort of build he'll go for on the Naga this game. We've seen a few varieties of the carry Naga.
Mostly the
recently.
defusal.
Yeah.
Mostly just the Yasha method defusal we used to see. We did see some Meteor Hammers not at this tournament.
We saw some Radiance.
We did see some Radiance as well.
That's 33 bottom lane, getting right in there onto Nisha, forcing him to Spectre dagger away. Fada has come in with a rotation as well as PPD. And PPD allowing that potential for Fada to sort of jump around the map, make these quick moves, but Secret keep themselves away from it. TP comes in from Puppies, who'll get the treants out to try and alleviate some of the pressure on this bottom tower. Nisha still hiding at the sidelines. They're bringing Yapzor in as well. They may try and fight this.
Yeah, they're bringing the Kunkka too. That means they're definitely fighting this. They don't want to lose this tower too early.
It's getting low. Nisha's going to look to lead in. The spike carapace there off the blast to help set up onto Fada. Fada does manage to get the self to Crepify the suck as well onto Nisha, healing Fada back up. Nisha now has to be careful how he turns back into this divine favor from PPD, starting to regen Fada back up, but he's going to take a lot of damage now as he gets called back into the combo on mid one. The boat down, Fada will fall, and so will PPD. Secret bringing the favorable amount of numbers, and they're able to win the fight down bottom.
Lose the tower, but get kills, and especially get a kill for Nisha again.
And already just starting to see sort of the struggles of Fada having to play this game where there's a Nyx Assassin about the blast. It's just such an easy setup for Yapzor every time with the spike carapace.
And this is before he's even got levels of mana burn, right? He's already got easy ways to set up to kill for that Pugna. Yeah, we mentioned like how good the Nyx is in this game because they snap picked it and it was perfect versus both heroes, the Batrider and Naga, though, still full free farm, as you mentioned. Zai did start to get, you know, some living.
He looks at sort of all the neutrals, and I guess, now he's level 4, he can kind of go near. But, yeah, the time is going to be on, because Ace, with that Midas, he's going to be making some bank on the Nagasara.
The one thing that NIP does have to be wary of, now that this Ursa's starting to get some levels, is Secret, they do have Nature's Prophet and Ursa. So they can actually smoke and go for Roche with just those 2 heroes very easily, and just catch NIP off guard. So they have to keep themselves wary of that, and they have to keep wary of when Secret is setting up for tower defenses, because that will be the telltale. It's like, oh, wait, Nature's Prophet isn't showing up. Where's Ursa too? Then, we know that they're probably going to be going for that. So they got to keep that pressure on. I do believe DK 33 has hit level 6 now too, so they've got the Elder Dragon form to keep that tower pressure.
Top lane Saxa trying to go for a bit of a chase down onto Zai with the Firefly, but Zai, he's just quick enough to keep himself out of the range of Firefly, get underneath the tier 2 tower. TP will be coming in from mid one towards this top lane. They're going to look to see if they can try and catch out the bat. Saxa, he knows the trouble's inbound, keeps himself hidden, will be able to TP out before mid one gets a glimpse of him. Bottom lane, the Mud Golem leading in towards Nisha. PPD also bringing him back up, but Nisha with the Spectral Dagger will get himself away far before Fada is able to TP in, get brought in by PPD. They may just resort to the push though. Yep, 33's got the Elder Dragon form. Just take the tier 2 tower. They're not fussed about not fighting any kills. They just want to continue to shut down the map as Secret and find these objectives.
This is exactly what their power of their lineup is. Allow Naga to just never be seen on the map and make a lot of pressure just to give that space.
The Sprout to 33. TP will be coming in as well from Yapzor. Mid one's there with the wraparound. Torrents is set up onto the Dragon Knight. 33's pretty deep. He's taken a lot of damage here as the 4 of Secret beat down upon him. Underneath the tower, he'll get cut down. Secret find 1 kill. PPD is able to TP out. No sort of control back online from the Kunkka, so mid one was unable to keep him held back. But they get the big kill. They get 33, and the push is unsuccessful from NIP. Secret showing that they can absolutely react to those sort of moves.
Yeah, who cares about deep push? Just show up for the fight every single time when they are trying to set up for that, because you know you're going to have numbers advantage. You're playing versus an NIP draft with the Naga Siren who doesn't want to get involved. So you bring 4 heroes, they will have a maximum of 4 in most of those situations. And they actually saw, you know, the bat top, so they know it's only 3.
Saxon and Ace, they are trying to poke at Zai. He has already used the Enrage, but Yapso is by his side, and again, the global potential. Puppey TP's in, and look who's moving around from the mid lane. Mid one's there on the Kunkka, ready to cut off this move from NIP. X mark onto Ace. He's going to be dragged back straight into the combo, but all the timing a little bit off there. So Ace is actually able to continue to walk. He doesn't have a point of the Song of the Siren, so the best he can do is just run away. In fact, maybe NIP want to turn. 33's turned up the fight, leads him with the Dragon Tail stun onto Yapso. Yapso, he's actually been sprouted up by his own teammate. He'll fall as well as Zai. They'll lose 2. NIP, this time they're the ones striking back. As Secret, they wanted to try and fight initially, bringing in the Nature's Prophet, having that rotation from mid one, but he slightly off the timing with the combo.
Missed the boat by quite a big margin, actually. He just timed it wrong, yeah. And then 33 had a haste rune, so he just comes in and he's the one that can get the catch for his team, because besides him, they don't really have disables until the lasso comes out. It's just a Dragon Tail. I mean, the Snare too, but he's pretty much their catch in the game as this DK.
Yeah, and he's realizing that with the items going to go straight for the Blink Dagger.
Yeah, absolutely. He needs to be the one making the plays, because I think I saw Saksa going for the bots.
Yeah, I imagine he's going to get the bots, then the drums on the bat. So
speed build.
Yeah, you want someone else to be able to make that jump.
You see Ace got Midas, by the way, on the Naga.
He did, yeah.
Around, so.
I mean, he gets away with it because he had so much space up top. I think, you know, if you're going to get that sort of start, this is absolutely is a game where you say, hey, we're getting the Midas, because it's just going to speed up the diffusal into your next item after it. So he is going to sort of come online actually a little bit quicker than say would if he didn't go for the Midas, because of how much farm he's getting. He's on 6k net worth at the moment at 11 minutes in. He's shooting ahead of everyone else in the game.
Yeah, and sometimes Naga, more so in the past, is your illusions were always farming for you, so your levels sometimes got affected, right? Because your illusions are getting the majority of it. This Midas will let him boost his levels, which is great, because if you look at Naga's stat gain, it's excellent. She's got one of the better ones across the strength and the agi. Talent's also, of course, quite nice, so Midas, very nice for that. As Nisha will be just going for Yasha, so he doesn't go for the Midas or anything like that. They want to.
I mean, that's that's going to make it hard for him to keep up unless Secret can find fights. And of course, Secret, they've got great ways to find action. They've got Yapso hunting around the map with a Vendetta, looking to kick stuff off. You've got an Ursa and a Kunkka and a Nature's Prophet. They're always going to be incredibly proactive on the map and looking to sort of just set up action that you can just follow through with a horn, pick yourself up a couple of kills.
Yeah. That is the fun thing. Like, Nyx with any type of globals is always like, oh, 3 heroes just turn up, oh my goodness. That's why Nyx in Poker used to be like so common, but this one they absolutely can do that all the time. So now they're making a move toward top, looking like they want to actually put a little bit of pressure on it. Majority, like everyone's just jungling and farming right now. We see Ursa jungling, Furion's jungling, Spectre's hitting mid creeps, Naga's jungling, but this is the move they want to make. They want to try to put some pressure.
Top lane Yapso, he's got the setup. Combo comes in from mid one, and it'll be a quick and easy kill onto PPD. Same time down bottom sack, so we're sort of hunting around the jungle, seeing if we can find out. Puppey, he'll wrap towards mid.
The instant they show that they're starting to push mid, 2 heroes, or 3 heroes even from Secret start teleporting and showing up. And now look, this is what we were talking about. Look at the Roche. Secret, as soon as those heroes start pushing, they send those 2 into the pit. We mentioned that they would probably try to do that when NIP sets up for a push.
And I don't think NIP is going to have any idea that's going on. They're fully set on just finishing off this tier 1 tower, and Secret will say, by all means, take it. We're getting the Roshan. Will NIP realize in time? It's far too late. The Furious Swipes are stacked up way too much, and Secret will be able to get Roshan without NIP having any clue that it's going on.
Tower dies, but this is the trade that they wanted to do. They showed 3 heroes in the mid lane, or 2 heroes in the mid lane. The Spectre was showing bottom, and then those 2 can sneak it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just 14 minutes in, 7 for 3, less than a 1k lead for NIP. A great start between these 2 teams, as both really have something going on. The Naga Siren, he's in that beautiful place. He's got the top net worth. He's getting away with the Midas Ace. The Diffusal Blade very close to being done. Top lane, Yapso, Zai, they'll find themselves a catch. Saxo trying to push out the lane with the Firefly. Easy setup with the Spike Carapace for Yapso. Saxo, he has to be careful on the map. This Nyx Assassin just causing so many sort of issues for not just the Pugna, but of course for the Bat himself. It's very easy for Yapso to find those solo kills.
We said it would be eyes on him, right? Eyes on him for setting up the ganks all over the map. It's a Nyx Assassin versus a Pugna Bat Rider, so you have to expect that's the way it's going to be, and with those globals, like we mentioned.
33 says he doesn't want to blink dagger first. He wants to join. I mean, we met, talking about the drafts, both teams, they can gear up for late game. And having the 2 Midases, NIP is saying we're ready to scale to that point.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Saxa is hunting. Nisha is going to be forced to use the Haunt to get away from the back ride and will jump towards the mid lane Chen. So jumping over towards PPD, he'll be able to walk away, make sure that Saxa doesn't catch him. Who was down there? It was Saxa and the Pug. Yeah, I guess with the 2 of them with the lasso to grab Blast and Suck, they would have had enough damage. So Nisha making the right call and playing it safe, just getting the hell out of bottom lane.
NIP using an early glyph. Secret's going to continue to poke this top tier 2 now because of that. And we see right away, Yapster's trying to keep tab on where NIP is positioning themselves. He saw them looking to set up for Nisha in mid. Nisha, just be careful as PPD looks like he's bringing reinforcements to that mid lane.
Yeah, so does also have to be a little wary. There's a sentry down in the middle lane if he does head down into the river. Just keeping himself on the high ground for now. Top lane space is there. I mean, we've seen what Secret, they do react and fight to when NIP try and get a push going. It seems though that NIP, they'd much rather stay away when Secret gets super aggressive. Yapso does find himself caught underneath the sentry ward. They'll put down the blast. He'll get the spike carapace out as well as the stun. Here's the backup from Zai. Yapso should fall. Can Zai do anything in return? He's stacking up the swipes onto 33. Pops the enrage. 33 will survive. As they'll be able to send Zai up into the air, keep him at a distance. The boat's coming down. Ace popping the Song of the Siren here. They're looking for setup. They're grouped up very heavily, Secret, as NIP will get on top of them. Zai, he'll be able to run himself away with the phase boost, but they have the lasso control onto mid one. They'll finish off the Spectre. They'll finish off the Kunkka. The Song of the Siren perfectly allowing NIP to set up for 2 massive core kills.
I'm surprised Secret actually went to try to take that fight too. Like NIP were clearly looking to take that engagement there, and it was the Knicks who got engaged on already. They didn't have their Haunt available, but beautiful sleep. That was perfect by Ace there to stop the combo coming out. And they easily get that wrap around here. Yeah, the Midases and whoa.
Wait, hold up. That's a Dagon.
Lightstone Dagon on Puppy.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna have to stop queuing for your pubs, boys and girls.
I mean, that Pugna, right? Pugna decreps, you do lots of damage. I don't know.
Puppy's got a Dagon.
All right.
All right, we've got to watch out for some kill securing Nature's Prophet action here from Puppy.
This is like the Dota 1 build.
Yeah.
Your Nature's Prophets with no boots and just a Dagon.
No boots Dagon. My goodness. Slower than average though. Wait, how? I guess because when it has been built in this patch in the 2 matches, it's not been on a support Nature's Prophet. It's been built on a Prophet that's been able to be in a core position and farm it. Yes, it's a support. Yeah, first time this event, yes. So, but only 2 matches this patch.
All right.
Okay, Puppy.
But, I mean, it makes sense versus like the Pugna, and it also
he's gonna level it. He's just. I mean, yeah. When you go Dagon, you've got to go full Dagon. You can't go halfway with this build.
Dagon one-shots illusions, right?
I believe it does, right?
Yeah, so maybe that's so you can clear out the illusions of the Naga Siren? I'm not too sure. I'm just trying to think of where he would actually go for besides like bursting the Pugna. That's the other one, so.
I mean, maybe he's mad at someone. Who's messed up on Secret's lineup?
Maybe he just feels maybe they're lacking damage.
That
could
saying,
also be it. He wants some more
If
magic.
you were in a team with Puppy and he builds a Dagon first item, you know someone's getting kicked. You know, it's not good. So let's see. There you go. Just, illusion. He'll take it.
Yep. Bang. I mean, like, those will add up. Illusions start to give lots of money.
And not as much money as a Dagon. That's for sure. But I'm ready for this. Let's see what Puppy can find. I want to see this Nature's Prophet get kill after kill. He's 1-0-7 at the moment. You know, he's been having a great start to the game.
If he does get a Dagon 5, and Pugna, Pugna's not going to have too fun of a time. Like, that is the truth. No. And this is going to be a ridiculously farm. This is just going to be a farming game. Like,
it's going to be a late game. I think
pull the seats back. Everyone get comfortable.
Yeah, 18 minutes, only 8-6. This is the kind of game that we wanted, and we're getting it. And he just is going to be gone, and we're out.
Farming Aegis. I mean, they did take the mid fight, actually, so they were trying to take.
Mid one.
Mid lane. Oh, but Pada is already getting ported in. PPD.
There's a lot of backup coming in. They've got the opening stun out onto Zai. He will pop the enrage. There's the Song of the Siren, keeping the 2 of them together. Saxa will get on top of them both with the Firefly. So there's going to be any sort of reaction for the rest of Secret. Zai's trying his best to run away with the phase boots as they're chasing him down. Firefly on top of him. Saxa will finish him off. NIP take the 2 kills.
They're just so much stronger anytime Ace shows up. With level 15 Naga, with this Diffusal, with this Yasha.
Yeah, mid one going for the correct build as well.
He's got the Radiance.
Drums into Radiance. Yeah. Beautifully done. This is what you want to be building. It just makes you so beefy. You can't kill this, man. The base might be another situation, though. As NIP 19 minutes in, they're up to the high ground and forcing out the fortification from Secret.
This is what we talked about, is that push timing for NIP when they do have all those big items. I mean, right now it's kind of like a lot of minuses and stuff, but The nature of their lineup
taking
does
this
this.
tier 3 tower with this Dragon Form nice and easily. There we have the base opened up, Shrines at the ready for the taking.
They took quick advantage of those 2 kills that they had. So now they can back up, reset. I mean, they use their song there. It's going to be back up in like 60 seconds for them to re-engage and take any fights that they want to. That's always the beauty of the Naga, right? We don't want to take this fight. Okay. So sleep and disengage. That's also what you can do versus Spectres a lot of the time. Spectre haunts, you sleep, disengage.
I mean, this is looking very good for NIP. They're 3k ahead at 20 minutes in, and they've got 2 Midases versus the 1 Midas' secret. So it's, you know, you're happy if you're Ninjas in Pyjamas right now. Sure, I guess so the Radiance is also similar to the Midas in the sense that it's going to help accelerate mid-one's farm.
Absolutely.
And he does have it done. So that's sort of going to help balance things out. But NIP hitting some timings and getting the pressure on.
I think this is going to end up being like a... At least for Secret, they're going to try to have 5 cores, it seems like, in this game. All right, with Puppy having a Dagon, he has more net worth than Yap. So Yap has a Midas.
A level 2 Dagon.
A level 2 Dagon.
Level 2. We'll see.
Yeah, taking out that Shrine, like you mentioned, after having that tier 3, they even got a deep aggressive ward down while they did that push so they can watch some of the movement. Tier 2. Secret just not looking to fight still until they've got some more items.
Yeah,
particularly I think like the Spectre needs to. Like he's got his 1 item now. So maybe now with Haunt, if they can find a situation where they outnumber, they can actually look to take a fight versus them.
As you say, Nisha wants to ideally at least that diffusal before he's forced into any sort of unwanted action. As Zayn Yapsor deep over NIP's half the jungle, Yapsor will find Saxor. Saxor versus Yapsor. Zayn, Yapsor, they found Saxor. Saxor.
Oh god, guys, stop it.
Saxor. He's gone. He's dead.
Yeah, they will find that pick up on the side. Meanwhile, they're still pushing in on the side lanes. So NIP, sure, they lose a hero, but they've got 2 side lanes pushing in. Now they're gonna have to address the top lane. But Saxa is gonna be respawning in 20, so he might just be able to do that himself.
Puppy. He's gone for the Dagon, now he's got to go full NP. He's going for the cliff jungling next. Fortunately, there's no camp for him to hit. Puppy sits there and reminisces of a greater time for the Prophet players.
Sneaky wards. The uncounterable wards, because you have no idea that he placed them. You never know that he's... Unless you have a ward there yourself.
Does make you want. What does Dagon do?
I said it. To kill illusions.
I think you're grasping at straws.
I mean, I don't know. It's to kill illusions and to burst the
He went
the 10,
Blightstone
right?
Dagon. It's... I mean, I love it. But that's not a good sign if you're a professional player.
Fada, I like this build. I think this is the needed build, especially when you're playing versus Nyx Assassin or even versus Kunkka. He's got the Yules. Into BKB immediately on the Pugna next. They know this is their time to shine, right? Once they've got this, they can actually continue this pressure. And if they can get themselves a Rosh on NIP, that'd be massive. 9-8, one of the slower games.
It is, but definitely one of the fun ones. There's a lot of stuff that's going to come in this game. This is just sort of the beginning of the opening of this box of chocolates, a beautiful Dota 2 between Secret and NIP. Reaver, very close for Ace.
Ace is just
he's
so
a big boy.
Farmed. He has...
There's no one getting anywhere close to him.
He has almost 6,000 ahead of the Spectre. And that's also with levels too. It's like he's level 17, almost level 18. Spectre's only 15. Big advantage right now going for NIP.
Mainly the other. The other, that's always what it is. We don't know what the other is. It's just money that Gaben sort of simply injects into the game for the team that he likes. Probably the Midas. Yeah, it's the Midas. That's what the other is. 95%, that's good efficiency. That's good.
Do they have the damage to deal with a Naga when she's got a heart? The thing is, maybe like Spectre with Diffusal is going to be able to kill the rest of the team, maybe isolating her. That could be the one play, but yeah, this is going to be a really tough cookie to crack for Secret. And this is the Rosh that we were mentioning that they're going to be able to get now because of all the space they've gotten and all the deep vision too. They're suffocating Secret.
Absolutely are. Secret's not going to do anything about this. They don't have a chance to do anything about this. As that will be a free Rosh, free Aegis, and a free Cheese for NIP. Who's going to grab what? Cheese on the DK and Aegis on Ace.
As if this Naga was already hard enough to kill, right? Gonna have an Aegis and pretty much the heart finished up really soon. third highest amount of last hits, 280.
Not bad at all. We saw another Naga Siren game where we had an insane amount of farm,
It was
wasn't
Nisha.
it? That was Nisha.
Right.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that was the Nisha when he played the Naga. He had
I think so. Yeah, because that was the one where he was like, we didn't see
He just
him
got
the
totally
whole
ignored.
game.
I mean, that was kind of with this guy, Ace. But he
Ace
was
is
sort
kind
of
the
an
same thing,
ignored top.
But he did show up. The thing is, Ace did show up to fight.
Yes, those Song of the
songs.
Sirens pretty much got them 2 massive teamfight wins. You're absolutely right.
Nisha, jumping to disengage. They might be able to set up for a kill here. 33 is actually kind of alone. Sox is in the area.
Puppy, kill secure. Oh, he did it. I love it. The daggone bam. Easy kill for Puppy.
He got boots now, though.
And, oh, that's disappointing. He could have had a level 4 Dagon if he didn't buy boots. I mean, he's still going to have pretty much the money for 2 more recipes very shortly. I hope this isn't the beginning of him buying other items than leveling up the Dagon. I do hope those recipes do get invested in. He sits on 2k gold.
Yapsor's on the prowl, trying to get some information, vendetting around, and it seems like the name of the game for Secret's just going to be, let's defend the high ground and target Spectre just try to out-carry this.
So I was going to jump in and try and help out Mid1 here as he's committing for the fight. We'll get decrepified. He'll go straight for the TP outside. Mid1's going to try his best to run away with the rum on himself. But there's 3 heroes chasing him down. Nobody else is having any sort of look towards the mid lane. They're saying goodbye Mid1. PPD nearly gets brought down by the Tidebringer, but he won't do so. As they get their Kunkka. That is Mid1 dead for a full minute.
Could be Rex they can set up for here. Yeah, they don't have the Aghanims yet on Yapsor, I don't believe. Yeah, he's only got 2 pieces of that. So that's the big one. If they get Aghanims on Nyx, then they can actually, that high ground defense becomes a lot more significant for Secret.
And there's an update on the Dagon. That is now a level 4 Dagon from Puppy.
Okay.
Saved up 2,700 gold. Some people would buy Mystic Staff. No, he bought 2 levels in his Dagon. I love it.
In.
So yeah, Ace trying to get on top of Zai. Zai has to put the Enrage. They're not hitting the melee racks as of yet. Now they are. They got the blast down. Ace is going to turn towards the objectives. The range racks is going to be the first to fall. But the blast as well, they should be able to get this. So put the Sprout down, Puppy, in an attempt to keep them off the melee racks for a little bit. But NIP will quickly turn their attention back towards it. And there's nothing that Secret could do to stop it. 10 seconds. They will have the Kunkka back up. Mid1 will be back in a second.
NIP can keep sending heroes back to base and just bringing them back. Chen 2 Sox are just refilled.
They've got a lot of sustain. NIP, yeah, they can just stand here and take these structures from Secret.
There's still no haunt.
Zai trying to commit onto Waze. He's going to be halted by the Decrepify. Ace, of course, has got that Aegis, so he doesn't mind dying the once. Does still have Song of Siren 233, just going to jump in straight away onto Zai. Zai does have Enrage back up, will pop it, get out the torrent down to them, but 33 has the BKB. Yapsor's there with the stun control onto Ace, but the rest of Secret cannot get on top of him for now. Song of the Siren comes through, as well as 33 retreating. They're just going to choose to get out of there. NIP know they don't have to try and take a fight now. Oh, they will manage to get sacks, I believe, with the Spike Carapace on potentially some Firefly left behind. And in fact, they might still catch the rest of them in, despite NIP trying to disengage with that Song of the Siren. It looks like they're not actually going to get out. 33, he's going to die as well. Fada, he just got back in by PPD. He says, you killed my back, you killed my DK, you can kill my partner as well. Ace, he's not having a lot of fun. He will pop the cheese, get back up to full. Fada is somehow still alive, but Mid1 surely is going to be able to cut him down. He's burning to the Radiance. That's going to be Fada dead.
And Ace, the Puppy's TPing forward to try to find Ace here too. The Quelling Blade was put into the backpack here. So there is a Sprout if you can, but Puppy's dying.
Oh, he is. He's down big time. Puppy, yeah, he's dead.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. He's watched a few of Toby's Guides to Nature's Problem. He's gone. As now the X mark onto Ace.
Oh, the Centaur stomp onto Mid1.
The neutrals, they're helping out NIP. This is it's just an absolute mess of a fight, this one, Ace.
NIP's respawning now.
Secret, they've not got any mana. Nisha has to get out of there. And a bit of defusal on defusal action there between the 2 cores, as they'll slow down one another.
Looks like you will be able to get away, but Naga's actually fast. 4:15, trying to catch up, gets the net.
Nisha needs help, and he needs it now. Torrent's going to be dropped down, but AC's able to duke it up. Heads to the side at the same time up top. Zai, he was up there, but 33 jumps past him, looks for the stun control. They've got the lasso as well. They're holding Spectre in place. Zai, he'll get the swipe. Stacks up, but 33 is dead. Ace is in trouble. He didn't kill Nisha off in time. Nisha's still alive. Ace will fall.
Oh my God.
As Nisha, he'll be able to walk away alive.
But
and that's a level 5 dagger.
The level 5 Dagon.
Puppy celebrates by maxing out the Dagon.
Oh, NIP, they brought heroes back time over and over and over again to keep dying. They used, that was everything, right? Aegis and Cheese.
Yep, it's gone.
Argon, and that's huge. Nisha getting, I mean, Nisha had just finished up that defusal before all that happened. Getting closer now to that heart. AC also on Mid1. I think that's the Aghanims for Yapsor too. Uh-oh.
What's he got?
I mean, that's just an uh-oh.
That's like the Aghanims on the, yeah.
Yeah, that's the key thing that they needed for high ground defense. Because right now they didn't have, like, the deep push was pretty limited, and now constant spam of even the mana burns from a distance of a Pugna steps up. Very threatening. And course, long-range impales.
Dire's middle tower
NIP.
is under attack.
Oh,
Very critical mistake coming in
which
there.
they had a lead, and they were on the verge of taking a second set of racks. I mean, it looked like they were going to get out of there with that Song of the Siren. They put the Song of the Siren, they were trying to disengage, but Secret, they just managed to catch them all.
Yeah.
And PPD somewhere in the midst of it all decided, okay, we can try and take this fight. And no, they could not. They lost way more than Secret did in that exchange down bottom, and now Secret are the team slightly ahead with that 2k gold advantage.
Turn of events. I mean, gold advantage and experience, too.
Yeah.
Experience just heavily swings. I was talking about how high-level Ace was before all that happened. He was level 19 or 18 versus level 15 Spectre. Level 20 Naga, level 19 Spectre. How quick things can turn.
We're seeing Nisha, Eagle Song into the Butterfly,
So he can stand toe-to-toe versus that Naga Siren.
and Ace, talking about standing toe to one another, he wants to get the Silver Edge to help him stand toe-to-toe with Nisha.
Okay, cool.
Break that old Spectre, so you can punch through him without worrying about that damage being reflected onto your entire team.
They want to go again. I think NIP would really want to group up and try to get this bottom push going for that Rex, but now without Aegis and Cheese, it's scary. It's like, uh-oh, maybe we really don't want to go for this push here, because if we do get wiped again, Secret's got everything,
And
so...
Puppey, he's going for the right build. Dagon Refresher, the double Dagon. He's a smart man.
Double ulti. I mean, double Wrath of Nature is a lot of damage.
No.
But the double...
He's not going to use the double. He's buying it for the Dagon. He's getting the quick reload for his shotgun.
Owen's getting way too much fun out of this game.
Even though we haven't really seen him burst a lot of people yet. I think as you said, he's mainly just used it on illusions so far.
All right, Saksa is pushing out that top wave, and here we go. They're going for this bottom push. Secret's got everything available now, and also, Nisha did hit level 20, so 500 health talent. Spectre, that much stronger. Play this. Be careful here.
And Sacks are up
Oh,
top.
TPs are coming through.
Oh, yeah, they want to try and kill off Zai. Coming in from the Shrine, Zai, popping the Enrage. Connect bombs there. Puppey is... Oh, he was thinking about TPing in, but I think he realized the numbers aren't great. Zai's going to pop the BKB, turn towards Fada. Fada with the self to crepify means that Zai has to turn elsewhere. They have the control with the lasso. Enrage wearing off. The BKB will also wear off soon, as Zai will be trapped in the trees. They'll slowly chase him down. Just take the 4 of them, but they get themselves the kill as they finish Ursa off in that top lane.
But Ace is being stalked right now. This could be scary.
If Yapso can get some backup in with him, but...
He's getting rid of his mana, though. That's one of the key things. Like, couple mana, two mana burns, and he's
very
just
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to go back to... Oh, he's got the Shrine available,
Okay.
so at least Ace will be able to get a bit of a top-up from there. Still saving up the gold before investing in the Silver Edge. I mean, do you think he's considering anything else? Like, is the Silver Edge the best move for Ace, or is there something else that he maybe want to get instead?
That could be what he's discussing here. Not too sure, to be honest. He's going to purchase it now, though.
He's going for it. Oh,
Okay.
he's going for it.
That lets him fight versus the Spectre. There's no other real item that actually lets him unless you go something weird. Like.
No. Yeah, the Silver Edge, it certainly does work out dealing with the Spectre late game. And the match going as it is, just a 1k difference in 33 minutes. It could certainly be a game that continues to go on.
It could even save him sometimes with that. Like, sure, it's great versus Spectre, but in that situation, bottom, if he, like, you know, he can just run away with Shadow Blades. Here we go again. And they're smoked.
Looking to find any sort of jump that they can.
Got the mid wave pushing in. The bottom wave, not really, though. Bottom wave is quite far away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Dissuade them from actually just going for that. Roche has come back up. And that is that third Roche. Full butterfly for Nisha, like we're talking about. So he is that much stronger, and those net worths, they're getting close to... I mean, they're still quite behind the Naga, like 5k or so behind, or 6k behind, but, you know, they're getting closer. That was this crazy turn of events.
Let's do a smoke up from Secret. See if they're able to find any sort of catch around this crucial point that you mentioned with Roche available. Do their best to make sure one another doesn't get it. The horn comes out. Nisha's going to look to lead straight away onto Sack. So the song comes through from Ace.
That's
See if they can look to reset and get back in on top of it. As you said, wasting that haunt time. And they will continue to retreat. Centaur will be used to stomp Zai, stop him from chasing. The Firefly does proc the Spike Carapace. They'll turn with the Eul's control onto mid one, but the blast comes out with the Dagon. That'll be Saxa dead, and now Secret look for more. Tidebringer cutting PPD down incredibly low, as 33's actually been left behind here. He's popped the BKB. PPD gets dragged back into the combo of mid one. PPD will die, and 33, as his BKB wears out, he's not getting out of this one. Yapsa and Zai, they're still chasing Ace as well. They're going to get so much out of this Secret. They found 3, and it's not quite done yet. The chase from Yapsa and Zai allowing them for the setup onto Ace. Ace pushed back and blasted down by Puppey with the Dagon. That's 4 dead on NIP.
They used the song to try to reset, but they actually just weren't able to. YapzOr gets the stun onto Saksa, and then afterwards, Ace is actually trying to like send his illusions and split. YapzOr mana burns him twice again, and then just stalks him, just chases him. Doesn't care that his teammates aren't that close. Then Zai's able to close the gap and get on there. And now, back the other way, 65 seconds, no Naga.
This is a big window for Secret.
Oh god.
As they're straight up to the high ground. Sure, they themselves are down a set of the racks in the mid lane, but now they'll look to level the score and see if they can take at least a racks away from NIP.
They might be able to try to set up for 2 here, but they could also go for 1 and then go for that Roche.
And it's hard to approach this with YapzOr having that Aghanims. He can just sit there burrowed in.
Did they use the glyph? Yeah, they glyphed that 1 range creep that they have left.
As now the buyback comes in. The buyback was now available for the Naga Siren. The stun immediately into the boat though, onto Ace, means that it's going to be hard for him to find the initial catch. They'll look towards YapzOr. YapzOr's got the spike carapace, 33's there with the wraparound, poke the BKB, Dragon Tail stun onto the Spectre, but already they've lost the Pugner. He's got a buyback. Ace will manage to get himself on top of YapzOr. So the Nyx Assassin is dead. He can't really get himself back towards this fight. Double buybacks coming through. They need to protect Ace. He bought back for this. They cannot afford to lose the Naga Siren. The suck as well from Fada, giving Ace the life. Dragon Tail stun onto Zai. Zai being held back for now. He's got the Enrage, goes for the TP out. They got any way to cancel it? They do not. So Zai will escape. Mid-1 and Nisha will also get out as well. So Secret get the top racks, and they force out 3 buybacks from NIP as this game now well and truly in Secret's advantage.
The 3 core buybacks as well. It's not even just it's not the support. It's all 3 cores from NIT have to buy back there, and they still can't even defend their racks. They get a kill on YapzOr, but it's just YapzOr.
The lead.
Ooh, look at that lovely. Ooh.
What do we got here? Plus 14 Agi. Of course, everybody wants to take it, and for the right reasons. Has the sizable win rate advantage. So don't be the 4% out there, kids, otherwise you will lose your games.
Isn't there like a 3% of people who take Aftershock at level 1 on Earthshaker?
I believe so. Unfortunately, and I'm so sorry if that person's been in your game. Mate, hang on. Mid-1. The jump on him. Horse has come out. The BKB, they can't kill him in time. They'll pop the song. The boat combo is going to be dropped straight down towards the Pugner, but Fada's able to use himself up. BKB pops as well, so he'll continue to back away. NIP, they're going to try and fight this by the looks of it. A Hand of God comes out to heal them back up. A stun again onto Zai, holding him back, but Ace is in trouble. Secret prioritizing, trying to kill off Ace. The lasso's there from Saksa to try and pull Secret apart. But Nisha, he's keeping himself on top of Ace. Zai's there as well. Ace is dead for 110 seconds. No buyback. They're pretty low on Secret, but Fada and 33, can they actually finish off these heroes? I don't think so. They're just too tanky. Saksa might get Zai looking low, but not low enough. And again, it's just NIP losing 3 heroes. They don't have buybacks on the course. Puppey straight in with a TP towards Saksa, forcing this Batrider to back off.
They're just so, I mean, they went on mid-1. Such a tanky hero in this game. 3,300 HP with an AC and a BKB, so he's able to get his BKB off and turn that fight easily.
Fada, we can see him trying to play around, cutting the creep wave. Do they actually have any creeps with them in the base?
Do they have? Yeah, they have a couple.
They do have a couple of creeps in, so it doesn't matter too much that way. It's been cut. Secret, they've got the backdoor protection removed. Taking this second set of racks away from NIP.
Every single fight, it's actually like YapzOr is literally just throwing 1 or 2 mana burns on this Naga Siren, and then she's just like, oh my god, what can I actually do in this fight? I'm just kind of running around. And the same thing with the rest of the members of NIP. They pop their BKBs, but there's just so many like such tanky heroes that they have to go through on Secret. Secret's just knocking on tier 4. They're just looking at it.
And I think they
Zai's
should be able to.
Zai's roshing by himself while this is happening.
They are going to have 33 backup in 10 seconds. I don't know, it's not going to be soon enough though. The Ancient falling as Secret focusing on finishing the game. Puppey there with the ultimate BM finish as he dagons down. PPD, Saksa's dead. He'll buy back. But the BKB popped by mid-1. Secret pushing on. They got to tap out. GG is called. The Ancient is dead as Secret will take game 1 of this best of 3.
It was a well-played game overall by NIP until that bottom situation.
It really was.
That one chase out from Secret, they get just such an enormous swing of momentum. It was what? Like a 6K gold swing, maybe even more, like 8K experience swing, maybe more than that as well. Oh, devastating
and sort of
for NIP.
the plays on an emotional level. PPD cannot feel good about losing to a Dagon, no boots, nature's prophet.
He got boots.
Well, after the Dagon. You know, this is some ultimate BM play from Puppey, and it's got to hurt.
Yeah. I mean, Nisha mid one and Yapster played this game incredibly well too, though. Just their positioning, they didn't die much.
5-2-18.
Puppy did too.
Legitimizing the build.
It was really well executed. NIP, like I said, though, they had a timing that they were doing like just super well, and just they hit that brick wall of Secret. It seems a couple mistakes, and that's what happens when you're playing versus a team like Secret. These mistakes, they're gonna get punished so heavily when you're playing versus one of, if not the best team in the world.
At least for them, they did have that start. There was sort of this glimmer of hope that sort of shows maybe if NIP just tighten it up that little bit more, they can take a game off Secret in this series.
I absolutely think so, yeah. And this was a well-orchestrated draft, right? We mentioned it. The Pugna, the DK, the Chen. We knew what they wanted to do with this draft. Make space for Ace, and then we just try to end the game when Ace has the space to get these items before the Spectre does. But we're able to actually just persevere.
Yeah. I mean, so ultimately you would say so the big error for NIP this game was just sort of the decisions to take fights at points where they could have maybe sort of taken their